Hey, I didn't see you there. I'm DG from the DG Show, and you're watching the DG Show on YouTube. Dun, 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 dun. Hey man, we got top 10 Asian players in NBA history. Off the bat, bro, I can name a couple of them. Jeremy Lin, Yao Ming, that one 7-footer that was on the Rockets at one time. Man, the list is pretty low. Yeah, that's all I pretty got, bro. All I know is Jeremy Lin was that nigga, bro. Linsanity.
Out of the six most populated continents, Asia has produced the fewest NBA players. Despite a population of nearly 5 billion people, only 20...
Why do you think that is? I think it's because them niggas are so short.
29 Asian players have ever suited up in an NBA game, including US-born players with an Asian descent. If we exclude players from Turkey, Israel, and Georgia who are geographically in Asia, but they compete in Eurobasket, these are the top 10 best Asian players.
What? What's that nigga name?
Players in
NBA 6 Man of the Year nigga.
NBA history.
Jordan
Clarkson, you might think that the first Asian players came to the NBA during the 90s or early 2000s, but you'd be wrong. In fact, the first Asian player got drafted before Earl Lloyd, Chuck Cooper, and Nat Clifton. The first three black...
None of them niggas, bro. Respectfully. This nigga looks old as fuck. This nigga had to be about 35.
NBA players who entered the league in 1950, but Wataru Misaka came to the NBA in 1947, a 5'7" point guard born in Utah.
He made the NBA at 5'7" and being Asian. This nigga had to be a bucket, bro. I could drop this nigga off, bro.
Japanese family that migrated to the U.S. in the 1920s. Misaka played collegiate basketball at Weber College, the alma mater of Damian Lillard. And in the early 1940s, Watt led Weber to 2 championships. He then enrolled in the University of Utah, where he won the 1944 NCAA tournament. And in 1947, he won the National Invitational Tournament with the Utes, after which the New York Knicks drafted him with the 61st pick in the BAA draft, as the league wasn't yet called the NBA. Thus, Misaka became the first non-Caucasian to play in the NBA. But his run in the league was short-lived. Wataru was cut after scoring 7 points in 3 games, and never received a full explanation as to why. Critical observers might point to his race, since Misaka was often booed throughout his career due to anti-Japanese sentiment in the World War II era. However, Misaka himself thought it was for basketball reasons. The Knicks had too many guards on the roster, and coming in at 5'7" and 150 pounds, Misaka wasn't exactly a physical specimen full of long-term potential.
Hey, bro. Don't talk about short, skinny niggas like that, bro. I'm 5'8", 120, bro. I could have played in the NBA back then, bro. That would have had me out there looking like fucking Russell Westbrook in my prime. Or in his prime. Fuck out of here with that short nigga shit. Don't talk on short nigga just cause you aren't athletic, nigga. Non-stop.
Potential. And even though his career was cut short, and there were far better players, due to historical reasons, Misaka's name had to be mentioned.
First non-white player in the NBA. Mr. Misaka's here.
After Misaka, it took more than 30 years for another Asian player to be drafted. And that player was Raymond Townsend, the 22nd pick in the 1970s.
He's not Asian though, he's black.
NBA draft. Townsend was half American, half Filipino, becoming the first Asian player to win the NCAA championship in 1975 with UCLA. However, the 6'3" point guard played only 3 seasons in the NBA, appearing in just 154 games, and that's why the number 9 spot on our list doesn't belong to him, but to another biracial player who came after him, becoming only the 4th Asian player in the NBA. It was Rex Walters, who's half white, half Japanese, and was selected 16th overall in the 1993 NBA draft. I consider myself Japanese American. I just don't look it. People are always surprised. Now we got a guy like Jeremy Lin breaking barriers, and I'd like to think I played a small part in that. Walters made a bigger mark in the NBA.
Who was this nigga, bro? I've never heard this nigga day in my life. This is my first time seeing him, bro. He was like a porn star in the Bang Bros video.
Than his predecessors, staying in the league for 7 years. Standing at 6'4", Walters mainly came off the bench. averaging 4.6 points in 13 minutes of playing time. But this next player broke the stereotype of Asians being small, and him getting drafted was historic. In 1999, the 7-foot center Wang Zhizhou became the first Chinese player drafted to the NBA, selected 36th overall by the Mavericks. And before he came to America, Wang was the Shaquille O'Neal of the Chinese Basketball Association. Playing for the Beiyou Rockets, Wang dominated the CBA, winning 6 consecutive championships from 96.
See, bro, this just proves my whole point that height is like shouldn't be valued, bro. It's just height. Niggas is not that good, bro. He just tall. Same thing with niggas like Shaq. He just bigger than everybody. He wasn't really good. He was just bigger than everybody. He couldn't even shoot the ball. How you a basketball player and you can't shoot the ball? Can't dribble the ball? Like, what the fuck?
To 2001, including the MVP title, the Finals MVP, and leading the league in blocks 4 times. Wang arrived in Dallas after winning his last CBA championship title, when there were fewer than 10 games left in the 2000-2001 season. 2 days after Dallas was eliminated from the playoffs, Wang hurried back to China to play in the 2001 East Asian Games, according to an agreement between the Chinese authorities and the Dallas Mavericks. When he returned, Wang helped the Rockets defeat Yao Ming's Shanghai Sharks by 1 point in the final, after which he came to the NBA for good. In 2002, his first full season, Zhizhou didn't really play much. But when he was on the court, he was solid, averaging 5.6 points and 2 rebounds in just 11 minutes of play. However, what was extraordinary for a player of his size is that he shot 41% for 3, a better percentage than Dirk Nowitzki. If he played in the modern era, Wang's shooting prowess would probably get him significant playing time. But in the early 2000s, shooting big men were considered odd, as most coaches wanted their centers to battle in the post. And that's why Wang's career in the NBA didn't last too long. After a promising start in Dallas, he spent the next 3 seasons playing for the Clippers and the Heat.
I feel like they say he can shoot, right? He'll be like a pick and pop player. He doesn't look as fast. He doesn't look athletic. Doesn't look like he can rebound. Yeah, he would like an 80 overall. Maybe on a team like the Pacers or something. You know what I'm saying? Just stay in the paint. Just pure offense when we need a big man to shoot. That would all he would be. Smooth 80 overall at his peak. 79, maybe 79.
Appearing in just 77 games and averaging 8 minutes per contest. Zhizhou then returned to the CBA, where he won another championship and Finals MVP.
That's what I'm saying. When you play niggas at your height and up, you play like shit. But when you go overseas, you play them little 5'7" niggas that's Asian and skinny, bro. Of course you win. You go like. There's a skill gap. He's not good at basketball. He's just bigger than everybody. Realistically, I'm dropping this nigga off 1v1, bro. A nigga that look like this, bro, I'm too fast and agilic, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Agile, bro. I'm really dropping this nigga off. I give him a score like 11 to 9. He gonna get one stop and go on a crazy run. And then I'm gonna get a stop somehow. And I'm gonna just go back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna whoop this nigga ass in the 1-on-1. He's not skillful.
Proving that his talent wasn't properly recognized in the U.S. And just like Wang, the Japanese 6'9" forward Yuta Watanabe made basketball history.
What happened to that nigga? I forgot about him.
Born in Japan in 1994, Watanabe became the first Japanese-born student athlete to secure an NCAA Division I basketball scholarship. Playing for George Washington University as a power forward, Watanabe struggled at first, but as time went on, he came into his own. As a senior, Yuta was George Washington's leading scorer at 16.3 points per game, and second leading rebounder with 6.1 per game, while also leading the team in blocks. He was named the Atlantic 10 Defensive Player of the Year, becoming the first George Washington player to win the award. Then, after going undrafted in the 2018 NBA Draft, Watanabe signed a 2-way contract with the Memphis Grizzlies. But he barely played for Memphis, appearing in just 33 games in his first 2 seasons, before signing a contract with the Raptors. In his first season in Canada, Watanabe...
Ain't this nigga that got dunked on by Anthony Edwards? When Anthony Edwards was like a rookie, they was like... It was during like COVID when they came back from the bubble, and they just had the stadiums with no fans, and Anthony Edwards, boom, on a nigga head, bro. And it's the same nigga Watanabe. Yuta Watanabe.
Watanabe appeared in 50 games, averaging 4.4 points in 15
Bro,
minutes.
bro, that poster is still to this day is fucking crazy, bro. Bro, Anthony Edwards really poster baptized that nigga, bro. Hey, fucking rice water. Oh my gosh, that's racist.
However, just like Wong, the Japanese forward was an excellent three-point shooter, making 40% of his shots from deep. He last played for the Grizzlies in 2024, after which he decided to return home to Japan due to his lack of playing time in the NBA. But even though his NBA career didn't really pan out, he still played for 6 years in the league, which is above average, mainly because he was a very good defender and rarely made mistakes. But even though he wasn't that great defensively, this next player was supposed to be the Asian Dirk Nowitzki. Yi Jianlian was a dominant center in the CBA, winning the MVP award and 3 championships between 2004 and 2006. Standing at 7 feet with a soft touch.
Bro, I'm convinced I can go play overseas right now, bro. They have these niggas up so bad. These niggas play overseas and straight fucking looking like Michael Jordan, fucking me, Kobe, LeBron, Steph Curry. They get to the NBA and start averaging 3.7 points and 38% from the field. Like,
he averaged 25 points and 11 rebounds per game, playing for the Guangdong Tigers in 2007 while shooting over 58% from the field and 82% from the free throw line. He was selected 6th overall by the Bucks in the 2007 NBA draft, ahead of Joakim Noah, Marc Gasol, Nick Young, and several other
what y'all niggas know about Swaggy P, bro? Bro, let me go back, bro.
Tigers in 2009. He was selected 6th overall by the Bucks in the 2007 NBA draft.
What y'all know about Swaggy
Marc
P,
Gasol,
bro?
Nick Young.
Swaggy P, this Wizards version of Swaggy P in 2K26, the Amethyst version, which I know about that. I think it was also another 2K25 or 24 or 23, one of them recent 2Ks. I know it's 2K26, that Amethyst version of Nick Young, bro. I'd had him on my team competing with Galaxy Opals. Real shit. I had him competing with Galaxy Opals. A 91 overall. Out here splashing threes, playing decent defense, making layups. Like, this nigga was so clutch, bro. My top 5 2K cards of all time, or players, I don't remember the exact card. Nick Young, Gerald Wallace, Steph Curry, which I know about Gerald Wallace though. He was so OP and went in 2K, I think it was 2K20 or 2K21. He was making game winners from half court, playing lockdown defense on 1 through 5. Bro, basically, bro, I missed them cards, bro, them OP cards. That was like the diamond in the rough. Nobody really thought, like, nigga, Gerald Wallace, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got him. I seen that defense. Oh yeah. And he had a 3-point shot and layup. He decently overall at everything. But he had elite defense. He could shoot the 3-ball.
And several other high-profile players. The Bucks thought Jianlian was going to be something between Dirk and Yao. But it didn't really work out that way. As a rookie, he averaged 8.6 points and 5.2 rebounds in 25 minutes on the court, which wasn't too bad. But unlike the guys he was supposed to mimic, he didn't have a strong work ethic or a humble mindset. He seemed to be more concerned about playing in a city with a large Asian community than actually getting on the court, and demanded a trade despite the Bucks guaranteeing him a place in the rotation and more playing time. But he didn't want to be in Milwaukee, so the Bucks traded him to the Nets.
I can't blame you guys. I mean, Milwaukee ain't winning a championship since fucking Oscar Robertson and fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, bro. Lou Alcindor days, nigga. The Bucks are the most boringest city to live in. It's just like, that logo was trash. It's a fucking deer with antlers, bro. Green and brown, like green and beige. That shit is ass. Like, let's be honest, bro. He didn't even come to. He should have came to the Warriors, but he would have loved it over there, man. Shit, bro. I feel like he would have been something different.
After his rookie season, Jianlian spent 2 years
He looked
in
like
New
he
Jersey.
can hoop, bro. I remember his diamond card. I think it was a diamond. Got a diamond card, one of them 2Ks, the number 9, Asian nigga. I remember this nigga, bro, in 2K. My team.
And his second year there, he averaged 12.7 rebounds and 1 block per game, while making 37% from 3 and 80% from the free throw. When he first played against Yao Ming, he scored 19 points.
Hold on, bro. Ain't no way y'all mean that damn
and
tall,
grabbed
bro.
9 rebounds, including 2 3-pointers, while Yao recorded 28 points and 9 rebounds. That game between the two was watched by over 200 million people
Oh yeah, this was the most viewed game in NBA history.
in China, making it one of the most watched games in NBA history. After the game,
Because of these niggas, they Asian, they went against each other, bro. Yao Ming and Ning Yao.
Yao called Yi's talent unbelievable, and Tracy McGrady said he
T-Mac
had
too?
a tremendous upside in this league. However, due to injuries,
No.
poor work ethic, and an unwillingness to adapt to the NBA lifestyle, he was out of the league after 5 seasons,
He would've been
averaging 8
something
points
nice,
and
though.
5 rebounds in 272 games. But nearly 20 years before Yi Jianlian was drafted, another Asian-born player became a lottery pick.
Who is
It was
this
Ronnie
nigga, bro?
Cycli, a Lebanese-born player who became one of the first
Lebanese?
players drafted from outside the U.S. Born in Beirut, Cycli spent his youth in Lebanon and
Never
Greece
heard his
before
name.
moving to the States in 1983.
Bro, he look like an actor. He just has to like. He just has like some. He just has like that one nigga.
Beirut, Cycli spent his
Oh.
youth in Lebanon and Greece before moving
You can't tell me he don't look like that nigga from Euphoria. The Jacob dudes, Joe Jacobs.
to
Joe
the
Jacobs
States
from
in
Euphoria, bro.
1983, where
He look just like that nigga, bro.
he attended Syracuse University. As a junior, the 6'11" center led the Orange to the NCAA
Hell
Finals,
nah.
averaging 22 points and
Hell
11
nah.
rebounds per game. But the Indiana Hoosiers defeated them in the
Hell
championship.
nah, bro. Why these niggas got booty shorts on like that, bro? What the fuck? Hell nah, bro. You put this is why this is the real reason I don't play basketball back then, bro. You can't pay me to wear some shorts like that playing against another grown man, bro. Like, imagine my meat just like I don't know, bro. Someone just bump my shit. Like, hell nah, bro. You gotta get some bigger shorts then, bro. Them always like riding up your damn ass cheeks, bro. You don't even see the bottom of your ass cheeks poking out from the bottom, bro. It's nasty. That's disgusting, bro. We don't see your hairs leading up to your damn ball sack, nigga, and your ass crack, nigga. Bro, why the fuck they had him in these booty shorts, bro?
Cycli graduated from Syracuse as the school's all-time
Hell
leading
nah, bro. Imagine you got a 12-incher, bro. A 12-incher, bro. And, like, you just, that shit gonna have to slip out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right through that little crack right there, bro. Real shit, though. You know what I'm saying? And, like, bro, you got all these niggas just sweaty. Bro, this is what probably brought the hoes out, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? Imagine niggas nowadays wearing shorts this small, bro. Imagine Kelly Oubre, Steph Curry, Tatum or Jason, Booker or Devin, Clarkson or Jordan. Niggas like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine Shaq wearing some booty shorts like this, and that shit just, man, that shit just flopping out. I have all the hoes wet and watery. They'll start throwing dildos on the court for real, bro.
rebounder, second in block shots, and fourth in scoring. At the time, he
jumped
was
in the
only
golf,
the
though.
second player ever to record 1,000 points and rebounds
Hell
during
no.
his tenure at
What's his name,
Syracuse.
Cycli?
Drafted 9th overall by the Miami Heat, Cycli hit the ground
Cycli?
running, winning the award for the most improved player in his second season. In a career
Career
that
he won a most improved player award, nigga?
lasted 11 years, the Lebanese
11
center
years
averaged
and I'm just now finding out about this nigga, and do I not have ball knowledge?
14.7 points and 9.5 rebounds per game. And at the time of his retirement, he was the best Asian player ever in the NBA. But if there
Wow.
was a title for the best Asian
Yeah.
sixth man of all time, it would go to
Jordan
Jordan
Clarkson, bro.
Clarkson. Clarkson is half black, half Filipino from his mother's side.
For real.
And
He's
even though
like
he
the
was
shade.
born and raised in the U.S., Jordan holds Filipino citizenship and has represented the Philippines national team. Drafted in 2014 as the 46th overall pick, Jordan quickly showed his knack for scoring, averaging 12 points per game as a rookie. In 2018, while playing for the Utah Jazz, Clarkson won the Sixth Man of the Year
Bro.
award, averaging
Bro, this is what, bro, I thought this nigga Jordan Clarkson was gonna win that shit every year for some reason. I think he got like 2 of them. I feel like he's been in like top 5 or top 3 most improved player or like 6th man of the year conversations for over like 4 years.
18.4 points per game.
He
Between
was
2020
nice in
and 2022, he played in 24 playoff games for the Jazz, averaging 17 points off the bench in just 28 minutes
He
on the
was
court,
nice,
which
bro.
further established his reputation
Hey.
as a microwave scorer. From 2018, Clarkson represented the
Bro, this
Philippines.
nigga looks exactly like a 2K my player though, bro. You can't even lie. He got the long like dread, like twist, light skin, tatted up, neck tat, crazy different tattoos and shit. His tattoos tough though. Jordan Clarkson got some underrated tattoos. I ain't gonna lie. In the NBA.
Europeans on the international scene, most notably playing for them in the 2023 World Cup, where he averaged 26 points per game. And just like Clarkson, there's another current NBA player who is half Asian.
Bro, I wish Rui never went to the fucking Lakers, bro. He should have went to a team like the Warriors or something, bro. Cause you gotta think about it. Niggas don't notice when Rui Hachimura was in Washington, bro. He was a fucking dog, bro. I think he was averaging about 18 points. He was just a smooth ass player, bro. And I feel like when he got to the Lakers, he just became a fucking corner 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? He scored sometimes. He wasn't really getting too many touches in the Lakers, even still now, bro. His role is so limited, especially with Luka and LeBron trash ass. Like, he should have went to the fucking Warriors, bro. Imagine we had Rui Hachimura, bro, Curry, Butler, Jimmy, instead of fucking Pods. And fucking Kuminga and Draymond. Sometimes, like, I don't know, bro. We just Curry with some help, bro. Curry is literally the GOAT, bro.
And from his mother's side, Rui Hachimura is half Japanese, half Beninese. He was born and raised in Japan.
Wait! He's not black? I thought Rui Hachimura was black. I thought he was black and Asian. They say he's Puerto Rican and Japanese.
Rui Hachimura is half Japanese, half Beninese.
How Japanese, how Beninese? I've never even heard of Beninese, bro. Hey, bro, shout out, bro. That's what's up, bro. He low-key got every card, bro. I thought he was black this whole time.
And was born and raised in Japan. After dominating the high school competition, in 2016, Rui signed a letter of intent to join Gonzaga University. With the Bulldogs, he didn't play much initially, but by his junior season,
Bro, Rui looks so weird. His head looks so weird compared to his body. Like,
one of the best players in the NCAA. Hachimura averaged 19.7 points and 6.5 rebounds per game, while making 59% of his shots, including 42% from three.
Fuck, bro. The Warriors, man, y'all gotta start looking into niggas' draft stocks, bro. We could have got Rui a steal, man. Smooth ass role player, man. We could have developed him way better than we developed Kuminga, bro.
Which earned him the Conference Player of the Year award. In 2019, Hachimura announced that he would forego his final year of eligibility and declared for the 2019 NBA Draft, where he was drafted 9th overall by the Washington Wizards. Rui thus became the first...
Bro, he should have waited one more year to go to the 2020 draft. We probably could have got him. No, but they drafted James Wiseman, trash ass.
First Japanese player to get drafted in the first round, and he justified the selection by scoring 13.5 points per game as a rookie. So far, in his 6-year career, Hachimura has proven to be one of the most efficient scorers in the league, especially in the playoffs. His 62% effective field goal percentage currently ranks 4th all-time, despite limited playoff experience of only 31 games. But due to his shooting prowess, a sturdy 6'8" frame, and the mentorship from LeBron, Hachimura could have the longest career out of all Asian players. Unless, of course, Young Hansen becomes the Chinese.
Yo, you gotta talk about Jeremy Lin, bro.
Version of
Jeremy Lin,
but even if Rui or Hansen somehow became the league MVP, they would hardly reach the popularity that a certain Asian player enjoyed.
Jeremy Lin got the most clout. He got the most aura. Like, compare, like, he went toe-to-toe with Kobe. You know how crazy that was? Kobe Bryant in his fucking prime. He called him out. He said, who the fuck is Kobe? Who the fuck is Kobe, nigga? This is insanity.
In 2012. Of course, we're talking about Jeremy Lin, who's mostly known for the Linsanity and those magical few months when he played for the Knicks. Fighting even to stay on the roster, not getting recognized by security, and sleeping on his brother's couch, Lin finally got an opportunity on February 4th, 2012. After several Knicks guards were injured, Lin got a chance to show what he's got against the New Jersey Nets and their all-star point guard, Darren Williams.
Bro, Darren Williams, bro. What y'all know about Darren Williams, bro? He just look like Darren Williams literally looks like a fucking actor playing an all-star in a movie. Like, you watch those movies when the niggas act like the actors act like they're an NBA player or a basketball player or a football. He looks like that, but he's actually like an NBA player.
Playing like a man possessed, Lin finished with 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists, all career highs in a 99-92 Knicks win. Over the next 2 weeks, Jeremy averaged 24 points and 9 assists per game, leading.
Bro, whatever happened to the nigga? Why did he fall off so bad?
York to 7 consecutive victories and transforming from a virtual nobody to a global sensation. Lin had the second highest jersey sales in the NBA that season, which is amazing.
The flipping crack. Jeremy Lin had the second most jersey sales, nigga. This nigga had fucking motion, nigga. Who was number one? It has to be like LeBron back then, right? LeBron or Kobe.
Considering he only played 35 games that year. And even though the rest of his career didn't quite compete with the hype of Linsanity, Jeremy still had a solid 9-year career, averaging 11.6 points and 4.3 assists.
Bro, I remember him in Raptors in 2019, bro. Bro, I thought that was so unfair. The Raptors had such a good ass team, bro. They had Kyle Lowry making an all-star team, bro. Kyle Lowry, Kawhi, Ibaka, Siakam. They had a crazy defensive team, too. OG Anunoby.
Per game, and winning an NBA championship with the Raptors in 2019. But even though
we would have won that shit, bro, if Klay Thompson never got injured, we would have won the 2019 finals. Klay Thompson was literally making us come back. Curry and Klay, we was like, okay, KD gone, we lost. We get so used to playing with him, and they switched. The flip switched like that when we started to figure out how to play without him. And you know what I'm saying? And then Klay got injured, and you know what I'm saying, KD got injured, and we just fucked everything up once Klay got injured, bro. We would have won if at least we had Klay Thompson. When we had KD, Klay, Boogie, Dre, and Curry, healthy Warriors 2019, we three-peating. No cap. No cap. Boogie was averaging 16 points in like what 6 or 7 rebounds, bro. Draymond was playing good defense. KD and Curry and Klay everybody was doing their thing. We had fucking 5 all-stars in the starting lineup. The best point guards, best small forward. Injury prone, but when healthy, a top 3 center in the league. Right? The best defensive player in the league.
Clarkson and Hachimura are arguably better players than Lin. The 6'3" guard from Taiwan transcended basketball and had a far bigger cultural impact. Because of his size and rags to riches basketball story that's almost like a fairy tale, Lin broke down racial barriers that kept Asian players from
all real niggas fuck with Jeremy Lin, bro.
From competing in the NBA.
A nigga went toe-to-toe to Kobe with Kobe Bryant and won? You get my respect, nigga.
And popularized basketball in Asia like no other player, apart from one very tall guy.
Yao Ming. These niggas made a whole fucking national anthem around this thing, bro. You talk about the most aura in the NBA history, Yao Ming has to be on that list. No debate. He had his whole country rooted for him, bro. He had niggas in this country rooted for him. You had niggas going for him over Shaq. When he was playing with Shaq, we was like, oh yeah, I want Yao Ming to win. I want Yao Ming to win this matchup. Some people were saying that. That's how much emotion this nigga had, bro.
More popular than Lin, and the synonym for Asian basketball worldwide is the Hall of Fame center, Yao Ming. The Great Wall of China was unlike anything seen before in the NBA. Standing at 7'6", Yao is one of the 4 tallest players in NBA history, and yet he could play like a guard. With a feathery touch around the basket, a silky smooth jumper, and some fancy behind-the-back moves, Yao was an anomaly. An 8-time All-Star and 5-time All-NBA member, Yao was one of the best players.
Hey, bro, Yao Ming, some of his All-Stars don't count. Because if you think about it, they was just voted. He had the whole fucking China, the whole country of Asia damn near on his back. You know what I'm saying? So, and back then, it was literally fan voting that was really like the majority of votes and stuff like that. So you can just have a bunch of votes from the fans, and you can get an All-Star game. Like, I remember, I think it was his last season in his career. He definitely shouldn't have made the All-Star team. He was injured and everything like that. Was this 2008, I think? Or something like that, bro? He shouldn't have made the All-Star team that year. I think it was maybe at least 2 of his All-Stars should have been revoked, bro.
Players in the world in his prime, and one of the hardest to guard. The Chinese giant averaged 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists per game in his career. But those numbers don't do his talent justice. If it wasn't for all those injuries to his feet and knees, Yao could have been the MVP and one of the greatest centers ever. But unfortunately, injuries forced him to retire.
We talk about best players, not best careers. Best players, best centers of all time. Yao Ming is just pure skill-wise. He's up there for sure.
retire at the age of 30. But
You
even
know
in
what
just
I'm saying?
8 seasons,
Bro, what
Yao
do you mean, bro? That's what I mean come from, nigga. What the fuck is that, nigga?
injuries forced him to retire at the age of 30.
Oh my goodness,
But
bro. This is the Kim Jong-un meme, bro. I think, bro. Bro, this that Yao Ming meme, bro. This is where that come from? Nah, son. This nigga Yao Ming's giant. Look at T-Mac laughing, bro. Ain't shit funny, nigga. Win a ring, nigga.
in just 8 seasons, Yao did more than enough to become a legend. He's the best Asian player of all time. Thank you for watching.
Hey, man. That's gonna do it for this video, man. Make sure y'all like the video. Please like the video. If you're still watching. And have a good day, man. Just have a good day. Pray. Give all your words to God. And, treat people good, man.